Oh my god, I can see chat now. It's a miracle. Okay, great. I can read chat now. Oh my god, that was so frustrating. Like, I've already had to restart this whole thing because my tablet wasn't working. Now I think it's finally both I can see the chat, I can respond to comments, and my tablet's working. So it's honestly just a miracle. I'm really sorry if I didn't read anything that was said before, because I was like, I don't think the chat bar is there. And then I could go into like most read comments, but I couldn't go into, no, it was like most, like last chat or something, but I couldn't see any of the other ones. It was like, what? I had no idea what was happening. But now it is good. I can read chat now! Oh my god, how annoying was that? I'm actually so annoyed. I just wanted to chill. This is the least chill stream I've had so far, and it's the one I wanted to be the most chill. Ridiculous. So how are you doing, Black and White Duelist? You've been around a little bit. So he's kind of got like little cutie things around here. Yeah, it's just a little fluffy boy. I like Spore. Yeah, who doesn't? Look at this little fella. He's gonna be so cute. He's gonna be my little stream starting soon screen, I think. And he's gonna be really fluffy. And I'm gonna make him wake up from his sleep in a little animation. I don't want this to look like weird hair. I want it to actually look like the card art, so I enjoy your art a lot. Oh, that's so cute. You know, without your encouragement, like, not specifically you, that would be maybe a bit odd, but like, without general encouragement from the Yu-Gi-Oh community, I really wouldn't be where I am with my career and stuff, so, you know, I super appreciate it and all the support and whatever, because I get quite, to be honest, I was really considering, like, maybe I shouldn't stream, because I get quite self-conscious about my art. Like, even though I'm employed for art, so it can't be that bad, right? But I'm still, like, very self-conscious about it. So, I think that's a natural artist imposter syndrome, though, right? I don't know if anyone here is artsy-fartsy, but, you know, pretty much everyone I work with completely underestimates how good they are. I think this little guy would even be meow facing in his sleep, because that's just the kind of guy that Spore is. Just the kind of little cutie pie. Yeah, I saw your comment from before that was about like responding to what I was saying about the like plant engine stuff, like how you could just like chip it in other decks and whatever. That was pretty much the only thing I saw before the chat completely bust. Kind of like kind of went under just a little bit. Let's get this little, these little sleepy eyes going. Am I going to use a marker for this and make them soft? I mean, that might be the way to make them look like, you know, anime people, when they close your eyes, it's always like a little soft, cute, little feathery, sleepy face. Kind of want it to look a little bit like that. Let's get rid of the sketch, like... I want my little fluffy fella. Oh my god. I feel like this is gonna be cute. It's not there yet, but I feel like it will. I would honestly, my favorite actual card to play is definitely Glow Up Ball, because it used to have a lot of synergy with the E-Dragons and Sylvan Charity and stuff. But Glow Up Ball, as much as I like it, that is not a good looking card by any stretch of the imagination, so... Oh yeah, I was saying that yes, while yes, plants have lost Dandelion and Bulb, they've also won some cards, like good cards like the Predaplant Engine and Aramage Link. I can't remember what the Aramage... Why did I say Aramage? Can't remember what the Aramage Link looks like. Because I know... Oh, no, this one! Yeah, I played this quite recently in Sylvan. Aromaseraphy. Is that what it's called? Jasmine? If your life points are higher than your opponent's, this card and any plant monsters it points to cannot be destroyed by battle. You contribute one monster this card points to. Special summon one plant monster from your deck in defense position. Yeah, I remember this. This is actually really solid. I mean, with Dandelion, it would be like really insanely good and easy to get out. But even without that, like, it's still super solid and come on, tablet, don't do this to me. It's still super solid, and like sometimes you just have random 1/1s, but XE level 1s are like not good. So like they're maybe now they're better, but like they weren't that good. But being just like, okay, I can turn a 1/1 and a bad normal summon into a lone fire, like that suddenly is pretty good. This is not looking very spory. I think maybe it's got something to do with the thickness of the line art. Actually, from a distance, it's looking a little more spory. I think I'm still gonna make the line art a bit fatter though. Kind of closer to this. I really like this software in general, but like the one thing it's not very good at is most software you can change the length of the line art like real easy. Not so much this. Do you have any suggestions for nice looking plant cards that I could potentially use in other aspects of my stream art? Because I've been definitely struggling to think of them. Like, there's a lot of good ones, but some of them are just too complicated to animate. Like, what I really want to do is be able to animate them. Like, Spore is a little blob, let's be honest. Like, he's the cutest little blob. And therefore is perfect for animating and drawing in a nice timely manner, in a cute way, and also it's a plant. So what's not to love? Yeah, I was gonna maybe stream Hearthstone, but I don't know. I can't tell if people tolerate Hearthstone or whether they actually like to see me play a game. So I thought maybe it'd be better off just to like chill and stuff. Boy cotton. Okay, I gotta see this. Boy cotton. No, not boycotting. What is this? You take any battle damage your opponent would have taken from battles involving this card instead. Instead, if this card battles is not destroyed... That phrasing really confused me for a sec. If this card battles is not destroyed and you took damage from that battle, return this card to the hand. What is the point? It's so cute. And I love the fact that it's so cartoony, but there's very realistic sheep immediately behind it. It is a bad card. Yeah, it is a bad card, but yeah, it's super cute. It's super cute, and I think it's funny as well. Like, I like cards with a bit of a sense of humor, and when you have like realistic art with like the goofy sheepy next to it, like, you know, they're at least not taking it too seriously. Do I think this would look better? Yes, I do. So I'm actually gonna get rid of this. Give him little normie eyes. You know what I might do actually? If I'm feeling crazy, I might give him a little sleeping cap. You know, like a little Scrooge style sleep cap. I might have to do that because I'm a sucker for cute things. I'm a sucker for cute things, and I'm a sucker for plants. You know, in real life, I can't keep a plant alive, but I became known for playing plants, so I don't really know. I know this is bad as well, but I actually prefer them when, like, I think most people assume I'm gonna like them if they're, like, cute and stuff, but not cute. Like, you know, like, there's a lot of, like, moe plant cards. There's, like, the Trap Tricks and Aramages and stuff, and you kind of think, like, oh, that would, like, a lot of people used to say, like, oh, you're gonna love this new plant deck coming out. Like, it's plants, but it's, like, girls and blah, blah, blah. Like, I kind of want my plants to look like plants. I want... If I'm playing plants, I want them to look like dandelion, you know, like just completely like in the garden. I think there's just something funny about like Spore beating a giant dragon, you know, just a bunch of little lads. It's just something about it. I mean, I guess you could say the same about like little girls, but like moe girls, but like it's not the same, man. It's not the same. I completely spelled shape wrong there. Cool, smart. Let's try that one more time. Does this one work for me, please? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I am a fool. Do you like Haribo? Of course I like Haribo. My friend recently at work, you know, you always have those people who are like, oh, I played Yu-Gi-Oh when I was like 7 or whatever. And then they show you their cards and they're all just like a bunch of garbage and they're all like half eaten by their dog. I had someone like that recently at work. But he was like, oh no, I forgot about the fluff. I have to change the fluff as well. But he actually took out like that really nice Karibo token that they released quite a while ago. And I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this. Can I have this? I don't have it, but it's the one where it's like it's floating with its little paws doing this out in front. Predator plants look like plants but are not cute. Yeah, they are not cute. In fact, I would say they're pretty horrifying. They look more like aliens than real plants most of the time. But predator plants were busted good. I will say that. They were busted good. What was the 2 predator plants you played and everything? The ones that added like fusion cards? Oh, I can't remember their names now. Yeah, I have many friends like that. Yeah, it happens. I think it happens to anyone that says like I play Yu-Gi-Oh of a certain age. Like, I reckon if you were in your 30s or whatever, it wouldn't really happen as much. But I feel like I'm that like perfect demographic that like everyone my age had Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid, and they all think all their stuff is worth £1 million when actually it's just like your dog ate a bootleg Exodia that you got in a market. Like, it's not even real. Scorpio and Cobra, that's the ones. Yeah, no, they were crazy. Are they limited enough that they don't get used anymore? Again, very out of the loop. I do not know, because I am small brain. Not really, but I think over the last few days I've really decided, like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what's weird? I started doing the streaming thing, like, you know, kind of just to chill and whatever, like, no big deal. And then a lot of my friends were like, hey, we're getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, this is very coincidental. What's going on? But they were like, no, just completely independent of me. Oh, his eyes like, completely independent of me. People have really started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. So that leads me to believe there's good things going on in the format, which is pretty nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sunavalon just came out. It's the most plant-looking archetype that you're gonna find. Sunavalon plant links are just trees. Is this someone from yesterday? Sunavalons. Yeah, it's in my recent searches. Yeah, no, these look really good, actually. I really like the art for these. You know, it's not just a little girl with plant written in the description. Like, these are plants. With like tentacles, but I mean, I guess they still count as plants. You're not telling me those are vines. On Dryatrentiae. Dryatrentiae. Oh my god, I can't do that. The Blink 4. Those are not vines. They are something much more suspicious. No, they look cool though. If this card is linked summon, you can add one Sunavalon spell/trap from your deck to your hand. This card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, cannot be targeted for attacks, but does not prevent your opponent from attacking you directly. Once per turn, you contribute one link monster this card points to destroy any number of cards your opponent controls up to that link's rating. That's actually pretty good because it's got a forward one, so what you tribute one of your opponent's link monsters, destroy any cards your opponent controls up to that link rating. That's pretty solid. I don't know how like prevalent links are right now that you can like regularly get that off, but I assume you can do it to your own stuff as well, like you do play some of your own stuff, so. Alright, what am I doing with this little guy? This little spore fella. Oh my god, he's so cute. He is super cute. Look at this little guy. I'm way too easily entertained. I've been drawing it for like a few seconds and I'm like, look how cute he is. He's gonna look very in place with my peacekeepers and stuff. Man, some people have very fancy like Twitch starting screens and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go quite simple for now, because I'm not even like, you know, it's not like I can really have much of a schedule other than evenings, probably during the week, because, You know, I've got a 9 to 5 and I have like my own apartment to upkeep and stuff, and that is not easy. Like, I'm not gonna be, I don't know, not gonna be like power streaming, you know? Some people are just all the time. If I was a student, man, if I was a student, this would be so different. I would have gotten into streaming ages ago. I love this stuff. And I do watch quite a lot of streamers for other stuff, not really Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Tice for Hearthstone. And I think most people at some point have watched Toast. So obviously Toast as well. Because he is the man with the plan. I mean, he went into Among Us though, so kind of fell off during that period because I know this is probably a really unpopular opinion because you're in a college. I've already been. I just turned 24. I'm done with that. I work. Yeah, I went a while ago. I did a master's and an undergrad. Well, obviously I did an undergrad if I did a master's, but I qualified in digital art for video games, and then I did a master's in video game development. So one was much more art specialized, and then the next one was sort of more development in general, and now I work. So that's why I've been gone for a while. Basically, when I quit playing Yu-Gi-Oh lines up like perfectly to when I started school. Because I did, like, I'm sure you guys are aware, like, college and uni is really expensive. So I found a uni course that did a 2-year degree instead of a 4-year degree. 3 or 4. Like, in the UK, usually, like, arts degrees are 3 years. So, but it was 2 years instead of 3 years. So I had to do, like, 1.5 times the amount of work, which meant I was in, like, every day. But it meant I got to only pay 2 years worth of fees and get it done in 2 years, which was really cool, but it meant I had no time for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I had to work a part-time job Saturday, Sunday. So if you think I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, locals are always on, like, a Saturday. And if you have like, any of you who've worked retail know, like, you cannot go to locals if you have a retail job because they will make you come in on the Saturday. Or, like, you know, you might get lucky and have, like, only have to work one day of the weekend, but most people I know that work retail do both days. I'm kind of going off on a ramble here. Basically, I quit Yu-Gi-Oh! While I was at uni because of that reason. And then I did a master's. And I'm in a job, which is why I'm sort of half back, because weirdly enough, having a job has been pretty liberating. And I have my own apartment now, so I have more of a space for, you know, like, streaming and stuff. Before it was quite difficult because, you know, it's like living at your parents, and I kind of didn't live in one place for very long. I think what's missing from this is that Spore's eyes are huge. I think these eyes need to be, like, really wide. Yeah, that's more like it. Look how cute he is. I wonder what the age demographic is for, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. I reckon it's sort of like mid 20s at this point. Especially the people, like, watching me. You're probably, like, old school fans of mine from, like, a few years ago. Oh yeah, those eyes are more like it. You got those big doughy eyes. Big mochi eyes. I don't know what I mean by that, but I definitely meant something. One thing that I will say will be quite useful if I do, like, continue streaming and stuff is being able to make my own art. Because boy, oh boy, would I could not be bothered to commission someone else to do art for me. And, you know, I'm sure it's, like, default stream layout stuff is fine and all, but I just think it's way nicer when you have your own stuff. Okay, I'm thinking this guy needs a little sleeping hat, this little spore, because he's so cozy. He's so cozy, look at him. He's so cozy. Okay, let's look at this. Let's get rid of everything now. Let's look at this little sketch. What are we thinking for a little hat? I'm thinking like, who is it in Smash Bros that has like a little sleeping hat? I think it's Pikachu. He has like that little green, sleepy hat. You know the one. Actually, you might not, but I play so much Smash, like, this is immediately what I think of. Like a little, you know, like the little hats with a white fluffy... They kind of look like Santa hats, but with like polka dots or something on them. Oh yeah, that's the one. That is the one. That's gonna be so cute. I don't even know what this stream is. It's just me being like, oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. That's gonna be cute. Oh, that's definitely gonna be cute. Does anyone have like Yugioh trauma where they hear hat and automatically think of hat format? Or is that just me? That might just be me. And this is very chill. This is the most low stress art I've had to do for such a long time. It's just different when you're at work, you know? When I have to work, it's so stressful, and now I'm just like, hey, this plant would look cute if it had bigger eyes and a little hat. Hat format was amazing. Yeah, hat format was amazing. Hat format, I'm pretty sure, was the format that coincided with the original release of Sylvans, like before they got all their cards. And that's when I kind of started building this deck, and this plants were like the first real deck that I felt like happy with, because before that I just played like, you know, you always start with a scrub deck, so I was playing level 2 beast stuff. Bless me. Yeah, I was playing like level 2 beast stuff, and it was just not great. But then, and you know, you can't really compete at locals with stuff like that. It's just not very good. But then I built my Sylvans pretty much from scratch, and yeah, that was like my first introduction to actually doing kind of well with friends and locals and stuff. And then after that I played, I mean, after Hat was over, because Hat completely destroyed Sylvans. Basically anything with traps in destroyed Sylvans, honestly. Sylvans were really good against like Shadol if you teched for Winder, because everything had to tech for Winder. Yeah, they were really good against like Dolls and Burning Abyss when Burning Abyss got rid of the traps, but Hat had so many traps, you absolutely could do nothing as a plant against it. Yeah, what a good format though. I'm surprised people don't place it enough, like very much like Legacy Hat. I'm surprised that's not more something people play like Goat, because it was such a standardized deck. Like everyone played it, you know, tiny variants, but everyone seemed to play it like pretty much the same. It's just really interesting. Oh, you know, I'm putting little leaves on this hat. Everything had to tech for Winder. Oh no, we're not back at that again, are we? We're not all teching for Winder again. I thought we were past this. I thought we were over everyone having to check the window all the time. Apparently not. So what, are people back to playing like Book of Moon or something? Well, I don't actually know what the modern equivalent of Book of Moon would be. But what, are people back to playing stuff like that just to play around winter? Yeah, we totally are. Oh my god. How about don't do that? How about we don't do that anymore, Konami? I would really appreciate that. It sucks because I love dolls, but from what I've seen recently, like dolls are back, but only in the extent that Winter's a really good floodgate card, so Shadol aren't so much of an active deck anymore. They're like quite what's the word? Winder, sit on Winder dot deck. That's pretty much sums it up. More popular choices right now are Dark Ruler No More and Forbidden Droplets. I don't know what either of those are at all. Oh, look at this little plant guy. He's so cute. How many times can I say cute in one stream? Start your countdowns. Place your bets. Dark Ruler No More. I'm gonna start Googling this stuff because it seems like a good opportunity to learn. Dark Ruler No More. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Also for the rest of this... God, this looks really good. For the rest of the turn after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to the... Oh, that last line is super important. Jeez Louise, that is so good. Black and White Duelist, you're officially becoming my Yugioh tutor for 2021. Whether you like this job or not, I'm not paying for this job, except in stream time, I guess. But you're now teaching me cards because I really need someone to help me with that. Well, you're actually in live. Hi, Dino Rabbit. XX Dino Rabbit XX. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm back. I'm doing cute little sport art because I want to hopefully set up a Twitch at some point in the future. Because I don't know, streaming is really chill and it suits me a lot more than like structured content from before. And yeah, I think it would suit me quite a lot. So just gonna go at it, you know. How are you doing? That's a cute little emoji used in the chat. Dab. Just a dab, that's it. Fair enough response. Fair enough. So how am I doing with these little plant guys? These little leaf fellas. Thinking like that, probably. So if I go like this, I can probably... I wonder why these tones of green look different. Oh, it's because I had an overlay layer on top of it. I am big dumb dumb. So how did the 3v3 tournament go today? Did anyone watch that? My friends were saying they really wish they'd taken part, and I'm really now regretting also not taking for a few seconds, and I would absolutely die for him. He's dreaming of streaming. man, I was about to say, why are people not paying me as a professional artist? But they technically are. But I still think they should pay me more because this is my masterpiece. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's more the type of blending I'm looking for. Oh my god, 12 viewers. That's more than I thought was gonna happen for like a random art kind of stream. So, hey, happy Sunday, bloody Sunday. Paula, same. Nice username. Thank you. Isn't it Mother's Day in some parts of the world? Happy Sunday to you too. Hi, Adukana. How you doing? Nice to see you again. Worried this line art is maybe a bit too chunky, but it's the same width as this one, so it shouldn't really be. This guy is just so cute. Dinorama's just like, I'm just gonna drop some emojis in the chat. just vibe. I'm still looking for plant suggestions for the other two things I need, so be right back and intermission. What are they gonna be? You might lose your job? What happened? Oh, it's that water pond. No, this is spore. Wait, let me bring it up. I mean, spore and water pond are essentially the same, but one of them's a plant, which means it's inherently infinitely better. Because I'm completely biased towards anything with plant in its name. Yeah, what happened at your work? I mean, if you don't mind sharing. That just sounds pretty serious. I know, like, obviously stuff is hard right now though, so also, what country were you in? I don't really know how things are going down worldwide right now. Plant? Likunga? What does that mean? Plants are best Yugioh. Best Yugioh archetype. Okay, what am I gonna do for this little background? I'm thinking, I'm gonna shove all this in a layer, in a folder to get rid of it. Hey, that's good. And then I'm gonna start on the background. I think I'm just gonna do some like basic like pastels and stuff. It's a plant monster like Lord Poison. Let me check this out. There was also a card earlier that was mentioned. Black and White Duelist. Forbidden Droplets. I did not read that card, so I'm gonna read that card now as well. Oh, Lord Poison, obviously. When this card is destroyed by battle. Yeah, no, I know this card. I know this card. Now I'm gonna read Forbidden Droplet. Oh, damn, the art of this card is absolutely beautiful. Oh, it's so cool. That is incredible. I am so impressed. Send any number of other cards from your hands and or field to the graveyard. Choose how many effect monsters your opponent controls till the end of the turn. Their attack is halved. Also, their effects are negated. In response to this card's activation... Oh, sorry, I'm getting tired, even though it's like 10 to 9. Until the end of this turn, their attack is halved, and also their effects are negated. In response to this card's activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same original type as the card sent to the graveyard to activate this card. That last bit seems really conditional, but I mean it's a quick play, so I can see why it would be better than the other one. Naturia pineapple. I might look at Naturias. I only have really cherries. I don't know why I picked up Natura cherries, but I think it's the only oh, it is cute though. The Naturias are so cool too. I think Naturias are up there with Sylvans in my favorite plant archetypes. Oh, look at Cosmo Beat. Let's look at these guys. Let's just look at these guys together. Let's just appreciate these fellas. Oh god, they're cute. Also, everyone's favorite say no cat, big nope cat. So this card looks much cooler when you can see the full art like up close, like the actual like lion anatomy and stuff looks super cool. No fault of my own, just the people how take me home from work can take me home anymore, and I can't ask family due to a split happening, so I'm pretty stuffed. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. A Christmas squish. Does it look too Christmassy? I wanted it just to look like a sleep hat. You know, like I can't remember who. I think it's Pikachu in Smash Bros has like a little sleep hat. Yeah, can you not get like an Uber or anything? Are you really that stuffed? He's ready for sleep? Yeah, of course he is. He's getting ready to sleep because it's gonna be my. I'm gonna do a little animation of him awakening for the stream starting soon, or intermission. My intermission screen, because I need stuff like that, and I was like, I'm just gonna draw some stuff and have it be my like stream starting soon screen. A Christmas squish, Naturia ragweed though, Lamau. Naturia cherries are the best. Yes, they are. They were very hard to get hold of a place of back in the day. Oh my lord. Potato and chips, OCG card only. That can't be real. No way. The first result was Yu-Gi-Oh! It like auto-corrected. This is awesome. This is real. I can't believe it. Look at this, guys. Isn't this just the best thing you've ever seen? Potato and chips always get along. They always idle in their room eating potato chips. Consume punch ones are delicious too. Noshiro ones are delicious. Norisho ones are delicious too. Potato and chips, delicious life. This gives me cannibalism vibes though, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I think they are the coolest little dudes that I would love to sit on the couch with. There is a bit of like cannibalism worries over the art of this card. Sorry, Leo Drake. Oh, yeah, no, he does not look quite the same. White grass cat looking at me after I made a bad joke. Grass cat of judgment. Wait, let's bring grass cat of judgment up more. This is the disappointed face. This is the face my cat gives me all the time. I'm not sure quite what it is, but this face, if you own a cat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. No, we don't that kind of service where I live, unfortunately. Oh my god, that's such a shame. Are you up north? Because there's a lot of like local taxi services up north in the UK that'll kind of do like a regular taxi service. Obviously, I can't really talk because I don't know your situation. Can you do art for Naturia exterior? He's my fave. I would need, if I remember correctly, he's very complicated and I want to animate stuff, so I don't think I'll be able to. Oh my god, he looks so cool though. He does look very, very cool. I'm torn because he looks very cool and he's also a cat, which I'm very partial to cats. And I also used to play him in a deck. Oh, you're making it very tempting. I will consider it. I will consider some exterior art. Honestly, I would love to have... If I was to do this again, I think I would have exterior curled up like... You know when cats go full like curled up like a croissant? I would love to have done art of this like giant big cat. Like half tree, half lion, big cat. Half tree, half lion, half cat. Yeah, that's how maths works. I would love to do him like proper like curled up cat. For reference, everyone, this is exterior. Can you imagine him curled up like a kitten? Wouldn't that be cute? His face looks like he's so done. Yeah, literally. Hey, what's up? Hey, Nico, BT dubs. Yeah, there's taxi, but I'm only a small business, so it would cost more to do that than to work. Well, that sucks. I would only say maybe contact them in case they'll do you like a running deal at the same time every day. But apart from that, like, I don't know. I don't even drive, so I'm completely in the same situation as you most of the time. I had to quit one of my jobs because of like commuting troubles because I can't drive. It's one thing you gotta know about Brits. They can't drive. It's too hard to pass the test and it's very expensive. So... Okay, I was gonna do this background ages ago and I got way distracted by looking up art of cards and just kind of gawping at it. Intercept tomato. What about beast cat in toon form? Oh, this is getting more and more complicated as it goes. I would consider it. I think at the moment I'm gonna stick to plants. But I might also do exterior curled up like a kitten. Okay, look, I'm not very good at making decisions. Is that actually a thing in the UK? You guys don't drive? No, like people do drive, but it's such a non-necessity that a lot of people just don't. Like my mother only learned to drive when she was in her, like well into her 30s. And it's kind of looking like I might end up doing something similar because our public transport system is really comprehensive and owning a car is expensive. So if you don't need to, like, why would you do it? I also move around a lot and I don't know that I can commit to learning to drive and getting a car if I think I'm going to move a long distance and I have to sell it anyway. Taxi Uber lift show some ankle. That doesn't work for everyone. That does not work for everyone. I'm thinking, right, pink background. I'm gonna take this pink from the other art I was doing. So this, for anyone that hasn't been in since like the beginning, which is probably pretty much everyone, I've been making art for the channel and for probably a Twitch channel. So I was gonna do like little animations, like this little, well, it doesn't look great because I'm not actually showing you the animation, but yeah, I'm gonna have little moving guys for this little channel. So this is Sylvan Peacekeeper, this dude. So I was gonna have these like on the kind of latest follower stuff. So, you know, have like this guy over here like cheering on the new followers and whatever. It's really dorky, but I figure it'll be pretty cute when it's done. So I've just been looking up like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card arts that are simple enough that I don't want them too complicated, because if they're too complicated on screen, it'll get like really messy, and I don't want to be doing that. I just want it to be like really simple stuff like Peacekeeper. Wow, nice surprise, lol. Literally been years since I've seen you on. Hope life is blessed. Life's pretty blessed. Blessed in some ways, not blessed in others, which I think is pretty standard for everyone right now. Some more than others. Yeah, but it's been like forever and ever. It's interesting. Like I've streamed for like 2-3 days, and every time it's just streams of people like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm like, yep, that's me. Do you guys over the pond still have to wear masks while out and about, or does it vary given cities and regions? We have to wear masks in every store, but we don't have to wear them outside. So the rules in the UK at the moment are like, as much as everyone's probably completely fed up of COVID talk, you can meet up to 6 people outside, and you can you have to be socially distanced as much as possible, but if you're indoors in any capacity with other people, pretty much you have to be wearing a mask. Pretty much the rules. And we have like a very centralized government, so we have to, that's in all regions of the UK. We don't have like an amber, red, green system or whatever. Like, nope, it's just the same everywhere. Even though I think most of our cases are very like limited in where they are. Like my area hasn't had any for ages, but can't really say the same about like London or Manchester or whatever. Gen X Spare is one of my favorites. All I do in these streams is just Google cards. I do like the art for this. This is not a normal monster and it's a Gen X. Once per turn if you... Oh, it's really old though. Hidden Arsenal 2. Once per turn if you control another Gen X monster, you can make this card's name Gen X control till the end phase. I can see why I've never seen it before. It's not very good, but I do like the artwork with the little plant. Gives me, I'm gonna just put this up on screen. It's giving me very, like, Wall-E vibes with this little plant. You know what I'm like with plants. I'm like, hell yeah. Plant time. I've always wanted to play Sylvan, but I could never complete the deck. Why was that? Because I really did not struggle getting hold of Sylvan cards, like, right back in the day when everything came out. Yeah, I did not struggle at all. I said the art was good, not the card. I was just saying why I hadn't seen it before is because it's not a good card. But yeah, I agree with you. The art is really cool. It's better than Gen X Controller, definitely. Because Gen X Controller is just a little guy like, add me off Undyne. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, the only cards for Sylvan I couldn't get right back in the day were like Draco Sack and Big Eye. They were like the only cards I couldn't really get, but they were super important. So I played more of like a synchro build right in the very beginning, and then I sort of eased into having those rank 7s. But as soon as you have like one Big Eye, the game is just different. It's so different. Like the card makes the deck, honestly. Just being able to turbo out these like huge rank 7s was pretty juicy. What does the background of Spore look like? I could maybe take some inspiration from this for the background. I'm thinking like, oops. Put this to the back, I may be able to just like mooch most of this background and then palette swap it out for, because I quite like the patterning they have going on at the back there. I changed my mind. I'm not into that. Thank you for talking with me about my problems today. I can't talk to my parents about it, so it means a bunch to me. Feel free to talk about whatever here. This is really just like a bit of a vibes chillin' stream because I don't have any set thing I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to talk and, you know, be on stream. Mainly because I want people to know I'm alive and did not pass away in the past like 5 years. I remember pulling Sylvan Charity and Hermitry at the sneak peek. Good times. Oh my god. That's so long ago. That was amazing. It's so long ago, I really can't remember if I knew I wanted to play Sylvans before they came out. Because usually I would play stuff online and then be like, these are the cards I want from the sneak peek. Stuff like that. No, I'm pretty sure I did know before they came out. I think I did try and collect them all at the sneak peek. But again, it was like those big, it was the big stuff that was hard to get. The Araya, which made the deck. Like, without Araya, there's no point playing Sylvans. Blade Fender was the promo, I believe. Yes, it was. I have the giant card Blade Fender because it was the promo. Unfortunately, it's not here. It would look really cool in the background of my stream. Get some of that, like, Fafa giant card background heat. Although I have two in my memory. I believe Fafa only has one giant card. But I have Rescue Cat and Blade Fender. But they're at my parents' house to keep them safe. If we were talking about plants, I mean the Rose Dragon archetype are not plants, but they work with synchro plants and also Garden Rose Maiden Synchro. Is that actually like viable as its own deck though, the Rose Dragon archetype? As much as I remember, like, they're not really an archetype, they're just a little engine. Legacy of the Valiant? I'm not sure. Legacy of the Valiant promo. Oh yeah, it was Peacekeeper as well. Yeah. Peacekeeper, super rare Peacekeeper was the promo, and I wanted it so badly. I wanted it so bad. What about up here? What colors are very complementary? I can't really do this mint because it's not really gonna, Spore's not really gonna show up against it. That is horrible. Why did I do that? That darker color's getting a bit better. We're getting there. This is getting there. Rose Dragon is getting more support as an archetype in Lightning Overdrive. This is wild. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes is really bizarre because I'll be like, that thing from 7 years ago, is that any good? And people will be like, oh yeah, there's loads of new cards for that. I'm like, really? From 7 years ago? Really? They give that new card's been Naturia is still unplayable? I don't know. Sometimes feels like they just don't want you to be able to play your old cards. They want you to have to play the weird support for a new archetype nobody ever played. Oh, I kind of like that violet. Yeah, that's getting there. That's getting there. It's Sacred Tree is an Echuria godsend though. Sacred Tree. I can't remember what that card is. What's that card? I think these colours need to swap. I think maybe the pink should be up top. Oh, it's Naturia Sacred Tree. Duh. Naturia Sacred Tree. Oh, this was more recent, wasn't it? This was a new challenges or next challenges, whichever one. Yeah, and this was like the only support card they released. They just randomly brought it out on its own. If this card is sent to the graveyard and one Naturia card from your deck to your hand, blah, 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 contribute one. Yeah, this was something. Like, I tried to make this work at the time, but I still couldn't get Naturia, like, powerful anymore. It's just, the players Naturia bases itself around are not strong enough. Like, the only thing it really had was, like, Safe Zone. What was it? Bamboo Shoot? Yeah, Bamboo Shoot, Safe Zone and stuff like that. But that's obviously not very strong now. And the real boss monsters, like the beasts and Exterio and stuff, other decks can get it out better than Echuria can. So it's kind of a shame, like, the only thing that lives on is their boss monsters, and they don't even play their boss monsters. Other people do it for them. Bit of a shame. There's also a new Plant Link coming out in Lightning Overdrive that's very decent. Plant Link in Lightning Overdrive. Do you have a name for it? Or does it only have an OCG name right now? If you look at it, I'll look at it and give like an opinion or whatever. Oh my god, am I really gonna try and pronounce this? Bengalances of the Samsaric Cycle. Oh my god, the Samsaric Cycle. If I had my braces in right now, there is absolutely no way in hell I would be able to pronounce that. You know what? Mama's just gonna copy and paste this from chat because there is absolutely no way I'm gonna remember how to type that for long enough. Oh, geez, this is a big plant lad. This guy looks cool as hell. Oh, and this is the boss monster of that tree thing you were talking about earlier. I didn't realize because it's Samsaric, it's not the same exact name. 2+ plant monsters. During the main phase quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls. You take damage equal to that monster's attack, and if you do, return that monster to your hand. To the hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 or more link monsters from your graveyard whose combined rating equals 4. Special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it if it leaves the field. Hey, that card is pretty good. It's got 2500 attack. It's a link 4. It's quite... link 4 is quite a lot, but... I mean, it's got a lot of link zones. That looks really interesting. I might legitimately look into this deck now that you've mentioned. Like, you know, it's a plant deck. If it's even remotely viable, I'll give it a go, especially because I have quite a few friends that would be willing to play, like, more roguey stuff with me just to mess around. I'm not sure if people would be interested in watching that very much. You know what? I might just have him sitting on a little pink screen. I'm beginning to think it's I'm overthinking it because actually he looks quite cute just on his little pink background. That's what I call the ice barrier effect. Oh, of like new cards and then like nothing happens. Yeah, I'm completely with you. I do have an Arrow Mage build lying around. All of the life gain. Arrow Mage has actually been around for forever. I do remember those back in the day. Oh no, what happened to my liner on the hat? And now it's back. How very interesting. Would my computer like to explain why my line-art went away and then it just came back? Maybe. All of the life gain. Yeah, I can remember Arrow Mage. I can remember the really early ones. Yeah, Bergamot. That's the one I remember. You know why I remember this? I went to a sneak peek where this was like, this set had like quite low attack monsters in it, but this is only a level 6 and it's got 2400. I don't know if you gain like, yeah, and it goes up by 1000 with not too bad conditions for the sneak peek. So at the sneak peek, everyone played like 4 Bergamot. And like, it was just, the sneak peek was just Bergamot hitting each other like this. I totally remember that. Why do I remember that so vividly? It would be fun to see you try and play plants and react to the newer cards when they are played against you. I feel like that wouldn't be fun though, right? Because it would honestly just be me like reading. Right? You know, I would be like so desperately trying to understand what's going on at all times that I'm not sure how interesting that would actually be. Like, I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh is a weird spectator sport. It's kind of assumed that you know the cards on board. Like, because when I'm trying to get back into it, right? I've been watching some streams and stuff. I've been watching Farfa and whatever. But when I'm watching it, I'm not learning anything because it's just sort of assumed I know what's going on at any given point. But actually, I've been out of the game and I want to learn. So I'm not really sure how to step into the modern format online because streaming seems to be like the biggest way to get your content. If you have any like recommendations of channels that are quite explanatory, that would be really good. But otherwise, you know, the alternative is literally just loading up Dueling Book, getting a deck profile off the internet, and then just like making people suffer through me being terrible and having to learn by myself. I'm not really sure. I mean, the alternative to that is that I get friends who actually know the format, but I quit playing a few years ago, and a lot of the people I used to play with are now gone anyway. So yeah, I don't really know who I would ask. So any recommendations would be very helpful. Thank you. Thank you preemptively, if anyone actually has any help. Am I gonna animate this little fella? I think surely I am. I'm thinking just maybe even just like little opening and closing eyes, you know? Oh look, I think I've got like, I've got 14 people watching right now. Hello everyone, I'm alive and I'm making cute little art of plants for a potential future Twitch channel. I think I am going to do it, but I'm having trouble thinking about like how I'm going to move people across from YouTube because obviously I've only ever been on YouTube and a little bit on Facebook, but only really for comics. So if I can get like, I don't know, it might be worth asking Nadir how he did it because he's super successful on Twitch now, but he used to only be really on YouTube, and it's quite a brave step to basically like start from scratch. I think someone here the other day was saying like starting a Discord would be a good idea, which I think would be a good idea. Generally, just a bit more knowledge of streaming would really benefit me. So So I need to try and get in contact with someone who knows what they're doing. I've done some stream art in the past for people, so maybe in return they can, for my favor, they can help me out by telling me how to live my life. Playing against friends would be my recommendation, but if you want to see a channel that would help you get back into the game, then Ruggles, his Getting Back into Yu-Gi-Oh series is amazing. I'm gonna look that up now and keep that on my taskbar because I want to. I definitely want to keep. I don't want to just like stop streaming and then completely forget what everyone told me I should be doing and like all the helpful advice be completely gone. This looks really interesting. I don't know who this guy is, but that's a 35k is a lot of subs for a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTuber, especially one that's only been doing it for a year. Oh, so he does quite a lot of openings. That explains the views. Returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! Our decks just got even more competitive. Returning to Yu-Gi-Oh! My first time. Yeah, no, this looks really cool. This looks super cool. Yeah, I'd be really interested in watching this and seeing what this guy's opinion is. Obviously, I'm not that out of the loop. I'm not like 10 years out. I'm basically 3 at this point. YCS Melbourne 2018 was my last big event. So I think 3 years out, I can quite easily get back into it. I mean, I'm not learning a whole new game, right? But, you know, literally the other day, like, I couldn't remember how many cards you draw for turn in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it had been so long, like, it was wild. I know it's just because I played so many other card games at that time that I got, like, muddled up. But the fact I didn't just automatically know, like, you automatically grab 5 off the top, right? Like, a lot of the time I don't even count. It's just, like, muscle memory. You know how many cards you're picking up when you pick up a little stack from the top. But, like, I'd completely forgotten. It was wild. There are some deck profile videos when they show how to do some combos. Maybe that will help have an idea how decks play now. That's pretty good advice. That is pretty good advice. A deck profile is like still a big thing like IRL right now. Because obviously with COVID and stuff, there aren't like real life events, which was usually where I used to get a lot of my deck profiles was, you know, like top event on the day, literally someone would just have a camera and then start filming whoever. I haven't done any art in ages. This is literally just me talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! At the camera to chat. But I did a cute little spore. Really worth an entire evening worth of drawing. This little round fella. Oh my god. Call myself an artist. Yeah, but are deck profiles still like as prevalent as they were before COVID? Because I don't really, I think you can pick up some bad theory when you parrot bad profiles. And what I mean by that is like, if you see someone that did well at an event, when they're presenting that deck to you, you know for a fact that they did well. And, you know, I might honestly make my camera bigger on stream because I'm literally doing absolutely no drawing right now. Let's make this a little chunkier. Yeah, make this a little more personable. Yeah, a little spoke and chill in the back here. Yeah, when you're watching a profile of someone that did well at an event, like, you know for a fact they know what they're talking about. You don't get to the top of an event if you don't know what you're talking about. As much as many people would like to believe otherwise in Yu-Gi-Oh! No, it is really hard to get to top tables, and people that are really that shit, like, they do not make it. But if I'm just watching a random, like, YouTube profile because there's no events because COVID's going on, like, that's quite unreliable to me, and I don't know how comfortable I'd be. Oh, I've just noticed there should be some more shadows on this. Oh no. It's not very good. Just gonna quickly put some in here. I know there's a couple of deck profiles done via webcam of some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Extravaganzas. Are they the online events? I'm really out of touch, so do not be surprised if I ask stupid questions. In fact, you should be surprised if you are surprised, because I would be surprised if I knew what I was talking about at this point. I'm so far out. I never know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, I could do that. I think the whole webcam thing is absolutely ridiculous anyway. Oh, it's only just occurred to me, obviously they only want to do events via webcam because they want people to keep having to buy cards even though COVID's happened and nobody is playing with physical cards in real life. Everyone's playing on Dueling Network. Why has it only just occurred to me that that is why they were doing that? Because I just thought, like, haha, so funny, look at these people at home, like, on their exercise bike or whatever, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But, like, it's a little bit more malicious than that. Once you are playing again, do you have any idea what deck you will use? I'm gonna be real. I'm a bit of a meta scrub. Like, I usually find, like, a tier 1 or 2 tier deck. I buy it. I don't spend any more money. Like, I master that one deck and play it forever. So as soon as I'm looking at decks again, you'll probably see me latch onto something the same way I did with, like, Silverman, the same way I did with, like, Ritual Beast. Yeah, don't hate me. What else? Same way I did with Zoo. You guys didn't see this much on this channel because I wasn't uploading much of the time. I played so much Zoo. Like, so much Zoo. I actually love Zoo format. I played it all the time. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play, but I can guarantee as soon as I'm playing it, I'm not going to vary very much, which makes me a really bad content creator because people want to see, like, a new thing every 5 minutes, but I'm just really not that kind of person. Like, if I might play different stuff online, but I love to master stuff. I'm the same with Hearthstone. During a Hearthstone format, I will take a deck and absolutely play it into the ground until I am until I am in Legend or, like, a good way into Legend. And then I'll just, like, not have to play for the rest of the format. Like, I've just played straight one deck, gotten really good at it. I think a problem, especially in Hearthstone, a lot of people have, is that they just fall off. Like, they go, oh, this deck sucks, I'm going to play a different deck. But actually, if you stay with one deck, it sounds cheesy, but, like, if you like a deck, you will be better at it. Like, you will be good at it because you get to know it and you get to be enthusiastic about, like, being good at it. I don't know if that's either completely stupid or completely obvious. That's adorable. Yes, thank you. It is pretty cute. It's so stupid. I need to write stream start soon or something. I'll get the Yu-Gi-Oh font up. Yeah, that might be completely obvious, but yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much sticking to one thing every format when I find it. When I find that deck, I will be just playing that over and over again. Completely boring, I know. See, this is what I'm thinking, guys. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm thinking something like, this is gonna get really confusing actually. I've just realized with the text on the screen. This could potentially get real confusing. So I'm thinking, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh font, obviously. Been using it for all my stream layout stuff so far, just because it's clear, it reads, and I don't have to worry about it. Stream starts soon. And then I'm gonna make that this lovely pink, dark berry pink color. That didn't show up particularly well. Maybe this blue would. I don't know about that. I'll probably fiddle with the colors a lot after I get off stream. But for now, it'll definitely do for now. Ooh, nope, my tablet driver's not broken. We are all good. I was really worried because I started the stream hours ago now. Oh my god, hours ago. And it was very bust. My tablet driver stopped working and it was super annoying. When you move to Twitch, I'll probably be watching you, just won't know I am. Why would I not know? I mean, I assume you'll just have another profile, just like maybe named a little different. Why would it be any different? These little guys are pretty adorable, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it can even have like a nice haze underneath to kind of make it stand out against the background. Like a darker... possibly that, or like I could honestly just take this entire component here and try underlaying it. Where is it? Oh, it's probably, yeah, all the way over here. Could probably just take this entire component, make it really thin. And obviously I'll be taking out this like latest follower bit. I'll just quickly delete that now for ease of viewing, but something along those lines. Oh, he could be sitting on it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that could be really cute. Oh, revelation. Oh. Oh, yeah, man. Damn, boy. Damn, you're a cutie, man. This is my lad. This is my big chunky sleepy boy. Have you tried any LOR? I've been having a lot of fun with it. What do you mean by LOR? LOR. Yugioh. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I can't get it just by Googling it. Yeah, well, I probably just watch without signing into Twitch. I know there's something like simultaneous streams. You can do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Honestly, I don't know anything about streaming. I've literally just started randomly in the last few days because I felt like it and I missed my community. Oh, yes, a chunk lad. Yes, he is my chunky boy. My chunky boy. And he is sitting on a big Yu-Gi-Oh card made of pastel colors because they are my favorite colors. I'm gonna have to like... This is not the best like line art software in a lot of ways, so to kind of bootleg a lot of my line art and stuff. This dude is so cute. That would be a good idea. I know it was there from day one. I know you have to, Legends of Runeterra, card game by League of Legends. Yeah, someone was talking about that yesterday. Was that you? Yeah, people have been talking good stuff about that, even though I kind of thought it was not very well received by a lot of card game communities, but apparently it's pretty good. That Yu-Gi-Oh card is actually a marshmallow. He's my little friend. I think he's not in the middle. That's actually really annoying. Move. Move, little friend. It might be worth getting rid of this. Moving everything like up except for the text. Oops. And then so moving everything up, move the card up. Oh, got some like weird bootleg stuff going on under there. We don't talk about that. Oh man. I completely forgot I just like covered up a bunch of stuff instead of like fixing it. Me, classic me, just like, just cover it, you know? Don't fix it. It's fine. It's fine. Just not. It's not fine. It's not fine. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna be a bit better. I'm gonna move it up so he kind of looks like he's floating right now. I'm gonna move it all up. So that I can put the stream start soon underneath. Yeah, this is starting to come together a bit more. This diagonal thing is really gonna annoy me though, because it's super not in the middle. But the perspective is so much nicer like diagonally than if I do it like flat. Yeah, I have enjoyed it quite a lot. The devs are really good. The devs are really good. Definitely worth a try in my opinion. I haven't heard very good things about Riot as devs anyway, so that surprises me. I'm like happily surprised, but I'm still surprised. Cover the pain with a smile. Yeah, literally. Mood. Big mood. The only way to potentially like fix this weird perspective thing would be to like make the card do this. Ooh, actually that might work. That may just work. That may just work. I don't know why that doesn't line up. How does that line up over here, but not over here? Whatever, man, I'm not gonna argue. Okay, so I'll delete this. Merge this down. And then smooth that out by... Yeah, that's not really gonna work. But this is looking better. This is making a bit more sense. Because then this is in the middle, down here. Oh my god, this is the goofiest piece of art I may have ever made in my life, but it's just really sweet. Just look at the sleepy boy and the pain will all go away. Yeah, I'm getting actually genuinely sleepy looking at this though. So maybe it's a bit too good at its job because I don't think I was really expecting to be in bed by 10 tonight, but it's kind of looking that way, huh? It's kind of looking that way. Thanks to Spore over here just being so freaking snuggly and cute and there's a mirror function on this, so it'll make this much easier. I'll fix this up in Photoshop later, actually. Just to. Okay. Now for the most important part. I do want to animate this little ball. I'm going to save it before I do that. But I do want to animate this little ball. Maybe him just like moving. You know, like a Tamagotchi. This is a really obscure reference. You know when like a Tamagotchi's asleep and it just does this? It just like squishies a little bit. It's kind of what I'm going to go for, I think. It should be illegal to be that cozy. I'd go for a snuggle with that Spore. I need one right now beside me. I would pay a good amount of money, I think, of my hard-earned paycheck to have a big Spore plushie. Yeah, I would pay good money for a Spore plushie. I'm gonna put that on paper. I'm gonna go down in history as having said that, cause you know what? I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of who I am and what I want. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna duplicate these. What have I done? Why haven't these come through? I want all this, and I would like it over here. I would like all this, and I would like it over here. Okay, cool. That Spore kind of looks like curvy sleeping. Yeah, he kind of does actually, to be fair. I've made a few plushies. Have you actually? I've never made one before. I love sewing, but I can't sew for the life of me with a sewing machine. But like, I love fixing stuff. I always fix up all my clothes if they break and whatever. Even like tights. I'll like sew up tights but I've never been able to make a plushie. That's really impressive. One ninja and another of Baymax from Big Hero 6. He's not chubby though, he's got an hourglass figure. He's got that Kim Kardashian body. Baymax be looking fine tonight. Okay. So, what about this? What about... I'm gonna take all this, I'm gonna slightly make him bigger. I'm gonna make him have his little mouth open, I think. Just a little bit. Just a little cute amount. Oh, damn, this is gonna be so cute! So cute. I'm just gonna grab the color from these open mouth peas over here. Right there. Put it on the base color layer. I don't think it's worth making him open his eyes, actually. I think do you think stream starts soon makes sense with a little sleepy guy, or do you think he should be like waking up and then going back to sleep? I think he could probably just kind of be like this, right? I'd show a picture if I could. I would love to see sexy Baymax. He is. How did your red triangle make it 1,000 times more adorable? I'm not really sure, but it really did. It really did. I'm gonna give him a little impression of a tongue as well, because everything's cuter when you know it's got a little Yeah, that is better. That is better. How do I show you these? I have absolutely no idea. You could send them to me on my Facebook page. That would work. I would see them there. Okay, so I'm thinking, how's this for an animation? It's just a little 2-frame. Nothing fancy. Really nothing fancy. So... let's put all these in here. Does this work the way I want it to? It would just be like this. That looks so much like a Tamagotchi. Oh my god, it looks so much like a Tamagotchi. Holy cow. Oh my god. Gonna head out. Make sure you look up the is it Ruggles? Yeah, Ruggles returning to Yugioh series. I'm sure you're gonna like it. And it will be helpful. I think a 2-frame fits what you actually want pretty good. Doesn't make the quality any less. Yeah, I'm thinking actually that works for this. It's very, I think it's very Tamagotchi vibes. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna make a GIF of this and then make this a stream background. It should be okay dimension wise because it's 1080, so should be fine. Oh my god, Dies. I know, he's so cute, isn't he? Ugh, look at this little sweetheart. It's so simple, but like, oh yeah. I spent most of today talking, so I didn't actually like, you know, I could easily have done a lot more in like 3 hours, but it's kind of hard to do that, and I'm gonna save this. Cool. I think I'm done for the night. Even though I'm currently at 17 viewers, that's awesome. Oh, you sent... Okay, well, I have to say to see Sexy Baymax. I can't leave now. I can't leave now. Although, you know what? I feel like it would be cruel to deny the final product, so I am probably... let's sort this out. I am probably going to turn this into a GIF so I can put it up on screen. Okay, I'm gonna look into Sexy Baymax. Oh my god. That is like a like thick Baymax. Oh man, you're actually pretty talented. You should maybe do those by Etsy. Like, you should carry on making those. 3 hours? That's like no time. Oh no, 3 hours on this. Oh man, I got you mixed up in chat for a second there. Um, yeah, that's awesome. I would definitely recommend if that's something you like doing. People love custom plushies. That's something I learned because I played Animal Crossing for, a full year. Like, people love custom plushies. Even if you specialized in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you were just like, I make Ojama plushies, I guarantee there would be people out there who would love those. Because, like, I would love a Spore plushie. If you made a Spore plushie and put it up on Etsy, I would definitely, like, consider buying it if I had the money. I mean, I probably do have the money, but don't undercharge for handmade art. Okay, I'm gonna finish this as a GIF because I feel like I need to show the final product. Frame 1, frame 2. What's in here? Cool. Oh my god, he's so cute. I just can't get over it. He's so cute. It's gonna be really useful though, like having all this art. If I make it well enough the first time, like I won't have to replace it for forever. I had the motor skills of a dishcloth too, so it's rare. Did you see my Pokemon canvas in the background? Yeah, I thought it was looked like a calendar. I don't have it open right now because I'm working on this, but it looked pretty cool. Taking it into Photoshop. Let's open up Photoshop. A very legit Photoshop. Oh, is it Kavan? Oh, yeah. No, it's cool. Is that like your favorite Pokemon? It's not like a common favorite. Gonna start streaming. How do I swap over now? Let's add a window capture. Add a new source. It's Photoshop. I usually do all my drawing in Psy because I like the smoothing more. On like the brushes and stuff, but Photoshop has way more stuff it can do. Like it's just a better piece of software. Alright, let's make a little animation of this guy. I'm gonna move this to the back so you can actually see me again. Move to the back. There we go, I'm here again. Hello. God, can you tell I'm a bit of a shambles? I think you can. They're gonna make me small again so you can see all this glory. Because trust me, it is glory. Truly. Truly glory. Wait. Not my fave, but looked awesome. Yeah, it does look cool. It is a cool looking Pokemon. Make frames from layers. Look at this Tamagotchi right here. Little Spore Tamagotchi. Oh, damn it. I've got like the pink showing at the top. Just need to make a background layer and I should be fine. Let's take this pink and just make it the full background. Could probably just merge. Hello. I'm not saying very much right now, but it's because I want to get this ready and done because I'm getting towards the end now. I want to kind of get off in a minute. I'm not sure if I need to remake these, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is the lad. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a nice one, pals and gals. Really nice. Thank you for joining me. Look at this. This is done. This little fellow is done. This sleepy, friendly boy. You have absolutely smashed this. It's so cool. Isn't that cute? I was completely making it up as I went along, but it ended up being pretty cute. What application is this? This is Photoshop. The one before was Paint Tool Sai. Amazing. Yeah, I love him. Look at him. He's so great. Good night. See ya. I'm gonna head off now. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna be streaming more, probably less art. Only if I'm like really want to wind down and just have a very cozy spore. If I want to look like this spore, that's what I'm gonna be doing. See you back here again soon. Take care. Nice to see you back. Bye, guys.